We have a special guest that's going to sit in with us. He's been a long-time running buddy of Jimmy's, and he's actually my son, the son of Jared Jeff.
You haven't read this in the National Enquirer, have you?
Let's have a hand for Greg Fingers Taylor.
I'd like you to meet your father.
Yes. Call me Saj, son of Jerry Jeff.
Saj.
That's right.
Saj.
How long have you two known each other?
We met, ironically enough, the same place Jerry Jeff and I met, and in Hattiesburg, Mississippi, at the University of Southern Mississippi. Hattiesburg, where tomorrow is yesterday. I remember that. And it's not on the sign as you go into town.
Where tomorrow is yesterday.
Yeah. But I had graduated from the University of Southern Mississippi. I was really taking 2 night classes a week and living in New Orleans.
This is not a heavy load you're carrying.
It was not a heavy load. I think it was photography and use of the library. But I was up there, and then when I graduated, they did me a kind favor before the people of Texas also rescued me and kept me alive for a while. And I thank you always for that. But, and really, but in Hattiesburg, they had invited me back to play my alma mater, but they had no idea of what I had turned into. Lyrically, that is, you know. And so I was playing, and they put me in a little place called the Hub, which was like the student center. And it was a charming sort of, it was one of those magic nights in show business. I was playing between night classes when all the teachers would come take their classes. And so these were much older people, and they had me in a corner, and I was singing one of those great sort of truth and love songs of mine, Why Don't We Get Drunk and You Know What? For which I was immediately told I would never be invited back to my alma mater. And this young harmonica player came up, and it's always, in any town or any place you go into, there's always a harmonica player. Or somebody's got a cousin who's a harmonica player. Oh, you should hear my cousin, he's great. And they get up there, and it's like, they're not what you would call virtuosos. And but Fingers got up, and I went, well, he is sort of good. Want to go to work, want to leave college, want to see the world? And he nodded. And the next day I knew he was out of the dorm, and we were in Jonesboro, Arkansas for our first gig.
That's right.
Why don't we do a Texas song since
we're in
see
Texas.
The flag and this beautiful adobe structure back here?
Wait a minute, before we do the Texas song, the thing is that shortly after that whole trip, I came to visit your house, as I remember. I helped you with your phone bill.
Oh, God.
And after we straightened out your phone bill, remember, we flew down to with Coconut Grove, and while we were there...
wow, I forgot that.
I was living down there, and I said, yeah, come down and visit. It's really nice down here. And
let's go back to the phone bill.
I was thinking that ride in tonight, that we partied somewhere. So we're back at your house.
We were at my house, and I was a young, struggling songwriter in Nashville, and I'd heard all these stories about other people who had altered, before they were trying to get discovered, they took jobs as dishwashers and bellmen and busboys, and I went, nah, I don't think so. So I was working, singing in saloons, and then all of a sudden, in appears my hero comes into my life again. And I had a aversion to late night phone calls that night, and
yeah, I remember I called somebody long distance, and your phone didn't have the number on it, and I said, well,
Jerry Jeff was not happy with that.
She said, I need the number you're calling from, please. And I said, well, it's real late. The people upstairs are sleeping. Just call this number. It'll be okay. Don't worry. It's all right. She said, I need the number. And I said, I can't get you the number. It's not on the phone. She said, well, I can't do something. And I said, well, can you handle this? And I went, with the phone in the receiver.
My phone.
In the receiver. I said, what do you think of that? She said, well, I'll do this. And she went, she froze the phone
So
line.
I got up to use my phone the
that.
next morning. He was gone. I was going, and the woman calls me at 6 in the morning and said, are you ready to behave now? I still hate the phone company. Well, actually, after that, I got to Key West. I stayed. He came to Austin, and I came to visit. And I remember I played. They used to have these things called college booking conferences, and I played all over Texas. I would live in Key West, and I played every junior college in the entire state of Texas, including El Centro in downtown Dallas. El Centro, yeah. It was great, and that's where I really, my affection and my love for the people of Texas and their appreciation of music, which is really special in all the travels that I've done. It's like, you know, whenever you were hitchhiking in Texas and you had a guitar case, it wasn't treated as an AK-47, you know? It was treated as something that was
somewhere
admired.
along the way, I remember you saying about the margarita that spearheaded the song was drunk in Austin, Texas.
And it was. And it's your own damn fault.
Let's play it.
You want to do it?
Yeah.
I want to thank you for inspiring the song, and I promise you that I am spending your money foolishly. Okay? Nibbling on sponge cake, watching the sun bake. All of these Texans covered with oil. What kind of party is this? Strumming my six string on my front porch swing. Smell those shrimp, hey, they're beginning to boil. Bubble, bubble, bubble. Wasted away again in Margaritaville. You may sing. Searching for my shaker of salt. Some people claim that there's a woman to blame, but I know.
What you know?